We are hopping into part 2 of Sherlock Holmes today. I'll be honest, there was a whole lot more dialogue than I expected in the first part. There was so much back and forth between Sherlock and Watson, saying not that much that was very important, to be honest. I did try to cut some of it out because it was just a ridiculous amount of dialogue. But I'm hoping as we get further in, that will kind of start to mellow out a bit and we'll actually have more mysteries to solve. Basically, if you missed the first part, Marquise of Cunningham, there was a stolen necklace. Sherlock decided that a monkey stole this necklace, found it in a fish tank. Turns out it's a replica. It's not the real necklace. So we don't know where that is. I think we're still working on that. We then came to see the bishop, who is currently deceased in this chair, kind of solved this mystery where there were 3 people that came in, didn't find what they were looking for. One of them took his shoes. Sherlock was pretty hooked on that. And now we're going on to, I'm not entirely sure where, to be honest, but we're leaving the bishop. We're off to do some more solving of mysteries. Okay, we're going to Baker Street.
We have crossed London at a breakneck speed. We could have knocked someone over, and naturally I had to pay the cabbie out of my own pocket.
Oh,
Watson,
boo-hoo,
stop
Watson.
complaining. We have to analyse the clues found at the bishop's
Very
house.
loud. Okay, let's first analyse this finger. Is there a magnifying glass that I can use, or shall I just pour acid on it?
No, I can't do that.
No, we cannot.
Tooth marks, rather deep ones. I'd say of incisors, and a canine.
Can we get stuff from
Black
under
and
the nail?
damp
Yes, we
earth under the
can.
nail. Interesting.
Now, this is not the bishop's finger, I would like to point out.
Fragments of skin.
Oh, there we
A
go.
phalanx. This finger wasn't cut off. It was ripped off.
Gross. What can we do with this black stuff? Anything?
No, I can't. I can see something. Tooth
This isn't
marks.
very clear on what we're doing here.
I haven't finished my analysis.
I know you haven't, but I want to see what this thing is.
I can analyze the chemical composition of a substance here.
Okay, well, can we do that with the finger then? Can we just pincer at the... Oh, okay.
Bite marks
Okay,
on this
sure.
severed finger. I am afraid of the significance.
The thieves didn't get what they wanted. When they were faced with the bishop's refusal to cooperate, one of the gang shook his finger at him to indicate that he was responsible
No,
for
no.
his unfortunate state.
Bites the
And
finger
the
off.
poor man, whose head was the only part of him not bound by ropes, bit the finger violently enough to sever it.
There is something written on this scalpel.
There is. Let's wash it off. Or can we brush the blood
No, I
away?
can't.
No. I can't do that. No. There we
I
go.
can make
Now I
out
can.
WCCH. What do the initials stand for? How many hospitals are there in the Whitechapel area, Watson?
If we count public dispensaries, enough to keep us busy for an entire month. Did this scalpel
great.
come from a hospital?
A lot of fragments of black stone are wedged into this rope. Their colour seems unnatural, but they are too small for me to examine them. Black and damp earth.
Oh, is that the same as the finger stuff?
I must compare the samples of earth that I found.
Yes.
This rope is only worn on one side.
Interesting.
This fragment
And we
of
found a
stone
rock.
is very smooth, and it seems to be of a peculiar quality. I shall have to strip it with one of my products.
Strip it with some acid.
This stone...
Oh, yes.
I can see
Sorry.
something. The fragments found in the rope and this piece of granite come from the same place.
Okay. So now we can go
No,
over to this
it
part.
is unnecessary.
I thought you were going to compare your samples. Well, this is just
I
confusing.
must compare the samples of earth that I found. And if I mix this earth with another substance...
If I mix it with water,
Now it must all be stirred.
with the brush,
No, I can't do that.
with the pincers. Okay.
The samples of earth taken from beneath the fingernail and from
How
the
did?
ropes
Okay, I'm not
originate
sure
from
that
the
how
same
he
place.
determined that,
How do you
but
know?
he just
It took
mixed it
just
all
a little
together.
water to analyze the consistency. The soil has retained its moisture, even though there hasn't been rain in London for over a week.
That doesn't
This
sound
soil
right.
Could a trench?
A pit. Watson, bring me your register of the London hospitals.
This one?
Hospitals and
we go.
dispensaries in London. I have found my book, Holmes.
Good. Put it on the work table, will you?
Right away, Holmes, right away. Move! Get stuck on things so easily.
All we need to do is to find a hospital or a public dispensary near a location where pits have been dug and black granite has been used.
Yes,
It's
quite.
simplicity itself. I haven't finished my analysis.
Okay. Okay, the rope is worn only on one side. Always used from the same side. The damp earth brought in by the Bishop of Knightsbridge's killers. We've said the soil is from a pit. Fragment of granite painted black. Lower something into the pit. Come from a grave.
Now I can make the
We're
right
going
decision.
to a graveyard instead. Okay.
I haven't finished my analysis.
Yes, you have. Calm down.
The murderer with the missing finger must work in the cemetery, or at least visit it. He could have taken a rope, one of the type they use to lower the coffins into the graves. The granite is minute particles of tombstone.
And he only
And we
had to
worked
cross
all of
the
that out
road
by
to
mixing
steal a
that with
scalpel
water.
from the dispensary
That's how we
opposite.
knew. Let's go talk to people for longer.
I cannot leave now.
Why? You want to talk to Watson about it?
We must analyze.
Ooh.
I need.
What do you need? Do you want to analyze the mud?
No, it is unnecessary.
Do you want to analyze the rock? What do you want? What about the broken flask? Ah, we haven't looked at the broken flask. To analyze the evidence, add liquid from the test tube. Didn't get to finish that. This feels long-winded. Oh, am I meant to be actually filling in this stuff? Oh, I see. Good thing I have extra in these flasks, huh? Right, 2 green and a blue.
Poison. And apparently...
Poison. The
very
poison for
virulent.
Cusco. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness, death by cardiac arrest. So that's
Poison.
why he bit the
Discreet,
finger.
efficient, and only detectable via a thorough post-mortem.
Have you been able to isolate the active components, Holmes?
Not with any certainty. This toxic substance surpasses my own knowledge in the field. It is without doubt the work of an expert chemist.
Maybe one that works at the
A
hospital?
chemist and a criminal.
As you say, please find my monograph on poisoners of the last 30 years.
The monograph of poisoners.
Female anatomy. I should put this book somewhere else.
Alright, Watson. I don't feel like this part is needed sometimes. This is Sherlock's room. Didn't even make his bed. But he gets stuck on everything. Is this Sherlock's room? Oh, I guess he's got his disguises. That's funny. Yeah, it
According
was.
to these documents, Hans Schielmann, known as the Rat Killer, was considered the greatest specialist in chemical poison in the world.
Is he at liberty?
Happily, no. He has been held in the high-security wing of London's Westgate prison for many years now.
Then he cannot be the one who concocted the poison.
Don't dismiss him too quickly, Watson. According to Scotland Yard, the man is exceptionally intelligent. For the greatest criminals, prison is but a mere obstacle.
Right, deduction board. Okay, well we know he had to drink the contents of the flask. Poison. The flask contains a poison that causes madness. The bishop gnawed at himself. The bishop tore... Oh, I can't talk. The bishop tore his aggressor's finger off with his teeth. The bishop went mad. Well, it's either that or fought savagely. The bishop's murderers are vampires. What a plot twist.
Well
Okay.
done, Watson. Our
Good job,
board
Watson.
is finished.
We
It
did it.
confirms that the bishop's murderers work for one person, who, amongst other things, possesses a very sophisticated poison. They therefore act for someone more educated than themselves. You remember Wiggins and his
Bingo!
gang, the Baker Street irregulars?
Wiggins and his
Yes,
gang,
the
huh?
street urchins, whom you employ upon occasion, and Wiggins is their leader.
Yes. Well, I have hired their services again.
To kill
I've
the
instructed
bishop.
them to find out the address.
Hello, Mr.
You're
Holmes.
right, Sherlock.
Wiggins, my young friend, have you found the information for which the good Dr. Watson is going to pay you?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, it was easy.
We're almost getting the street youths
Here are a
involved.
few pennies.
Thanks, Dr. Watson. The man you're looking for lives near Kensington.
Aren't you tired?
No, I have an exceptional constitution. I can't remember ever having been fatigued by work. Idleness, on the other
God,
hand,
I wish I felt the
exhausts me
same.
completely. Go to bed, Watson. The night will be short. We leave at dawn.
Dramatic.
I want to know what happens next. Keep reading. I'm going to. I want to listen to.
What were you doing for the last chapter, little dude?
Good morning, Holmes. Did you get any rest?
I
No.
did not attempt to sleep.
Have you managed?
Let's go to...
Whitechapel. Let's go.
Exactly. That's where we're going. Okay, where are we off to? What's that bizarre noise? Good morning, madam. Oh, good day. Ah, look, the dispensary.
Here's the public dispensary that we're
Just
looking
cuts
for.
to him. Sweet. In we go. I wish to talk to this strange-looking gardener. Can we talk to the gardener? No, we cannot.
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
Why is that incredible? Watson, are you okay? Have you never seen a fire or a stove before? He looks like he is chilling. He's having the nicest time. Oh, there's a guy here. I should probably talk to him.
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes. But wait a moment.
Yes.
Watson. It's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect
Sherlock
to
just
find you
walks
here.
away like, oh, I
I
don't
thought
have
you had
time
gone
for
to
this,
America.
Watson. Can I skip through some of this?
One can't
I can.
always do as one might prefer.
There is too much
one's a
dialogue
doctor.
already. What brand
Dr.
scalpels
Grant,
do you use?
We are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say
Doesn't
it
even
was
put his
stolen
pen
from
down.
us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand. Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Can we just go to... We just talk to Watson
I
quick.
suggested we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary.
Okay. Alright, the cemetery. Oh my god, he gets stuck on nothing sometimes. Oh, what lovely flowers you have.
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
I feel like Sherlock should be like, no, I'm here on business. I'm not here to mourn. Actually, maybe as we go, we should go on to here. Because is it going to say about the scalpel somewhere? No? Okay, I thought it would say about the scalpel. It does not. Is there going to be a really obvious grave that's going to be the right one? I feel like it's going to be through these gates somehow.
Let us see if the elements analysed in
Compare the evidence of the crime scene with the evidence of the graveyard. Well, this looks like this is broken.
granite. These stones are of the same granite.
Oh.
The same black paint covers these stones. This black
Did I
painted
really need to
stone
do that
is
myself?
identical to the... This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging
Break
by
in.
the state of this place, they don't work
Break
very
in!
often.
What is in here? Rope. Do you have to compare ropes?
Let us see if the elements
Yes.
This rope is only worn on one side.
As is this rope.
This rope is only worn on one side. The rope
They
used
are the
to tie
same
up
rope.
The bishop.
Ooh, look, a shovel.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
Good to know. What does this say? Distribution for... Ooh. Distribution for the 19th of September. Through the generosity of Prince Woodville, a new distribution of soup is being arranged within the Whitechapel area. This voucher is valid for a meal on the 19th September in any distribution area. Kurtz, don't forget to pick up the tools at the cemetery and don't be late this time. Grape 8. Grape 8? Grape Ape.
The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
Can we scare pigeons? We cannot. Bit of a shame. Anybody seen a mobile soup kitchen hanging around? This way, maybe? Ooh.
Batty Street.
You look kind of suspicious. Not gonna lie, he's just dressed a bit too, you know, thief-like for this time. Look at him. Hi, are you Grape Ape?
Oi, oi! We're giving out
Oi,
free
oi.
soup after mass, right here.
Perfect.
Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks
A
to
hot
Prince
bowl of
Woodville's
bacon
kind
soup.
generosity. A ticket for
I don't know
a
if that
hot
sounds
bowl
good or
of
bad.
bacon
Would it not
soup.
just be like a bowl of
Excuse me,
greasy,
my good
wet
fellow.
bacon?
For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people.
Can you hear someone just
Look
slurping
around
soup in the background? Because
Every
I can.
street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup, just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them and are handed out after mass. That way no one can cheat.
If I owned a pen, I think I could cheat. Do you know about grape
Bowl
ape?
of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup?
Goodbye.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Good to know.
goodbye, mister.
Did I see your ticket? You're eating soup. Slurping away. Should we just talk to everyone eating soup? Who else is slurping on soup that I can talk to? I almost would have thought we'd have to go in the chapel and ask the rat hole. You're eating soup.
Please excuse us, sir.
Oh. Can't say we're finding very much of interest around the streets of London, so I wonder if we can just go to the next location. Okay, so maybe...
I cannot leave now.
Why not? Oh, can we... Hang on. Can we... We don't have it. Wait, oh, we can look in this thingy.
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look,
A money game.
Ooh, can we play?
What do you want to bet?
I will bet
Your
you
ring
Watson's
against
income
my
for the
friend's
week.
Superb silver watch.
We are betting is a watch.
Holmes, I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental
He just does
value.
not care. Sherlock does
Watson,
not care
show
about,
your watch to our
about
friend
Watson.
here.
This is gonna be such an intense game. 9. We need 36. It can only go up to 6, so... Oh, either way we're gonna be fine then. Ooh. Even if it's 6, that's great. Oh, it has to be 5 or lower. We've not hit a 6 yet. I'm stopping at 32. I think we got this. I forgot you could land on a skull, to be honest, and there wasn't actually a 6. Nah. Keep going, volunteer, keep going. I love the way the dice moves, look at it. He's not very good at this for his own game. My god. Come on. The fact we actually got to 32 without getting a skull once is actually quite impressive, because he's getting so many skulls on this.
Without success, Holmes.
Oh, we didn't win? Okay, I follow. I wouldn't say this is necessarily a great mini game. Okay, now the skull keeps popping up. I didn't get a skull for 32 points earlier, and now it won't stop popping up. I'm gonna go 2 and store it. Oh, sucks to be you. Oh my god. Come on. We made it! I thought we had to go 36 exactly, to be honest, but
Are
okay,
you gonna leave
great.
me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
I
will.
won.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play a game.
Please don't make
Out
me
of the
play again.
question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. My dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. My mum didn't get over the shock of it, and she killed herself by smashing her head open with a wooden leg. And she'd only
Your
just
family
heard that
sounds
my
a
sister,
slight mess.
who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse, our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape?
Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue.
Alright.
Let's go
How
to
you
the
feeling?
public dispensary.
Yes, let's.
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end, the one with the unpleasant smell.
Adds up.
Very good. I see names that have something in common.
Oh, it's our time to shine. List of the recent deaths from the morgue to the cemetery. Sarah Ferguson, 56-year-old, died of malnutrition. Oliver Boxall died of malnutrition. David Levy, 45-year-old, died of malnutrition. Sally Petticoat. John Hamilton, 19. Same cause of death, suicide by poisoning. Is his name just going to be in the back of the jacket? Oh, I was kidding, but yeah, it is.
This is Kurtz's overall. So he really does work.
Is it
at the
really?
morgue. Strange
Couldn't
that he
tell.
left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
Thanks, Watson.
Look
The
at
scissors?
the state of the instrument.
Calm down, Watson. Glad I've realised how to skip the dialogue. I don't know why I didn't try that before. Can we cut open this pocket?
2 keys.
Yes. Interesting.
Perfect.
Oh! There's a bit of paper. There's a map. Anything else to trim?
A small metal stem.
Well, well. This Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
He was. Let's go back to the chapel, into the cemetery, follow the map. Actually, can we talk to him about Kurtz maybe before we go?
How can I help you?
No.
Farewell,
See you.
Doctor.
Okay. We're not going to ask him about Kurtz, even though he works in the same building as him, so... I think that would be something useful to ask him, but okay.
It's open.
Yay!
Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Yes, let's.
What a jumble.
Calm down. Note to all employees, fell the lover's tree to make place for another grave. If the famine doesn't end, we can expect a lot of customers. Chief P.
How
Long.
is it that there is no room?
Impossible to open it.
I don't think so.
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them.
There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
Okay. I wanted to do what you told me to do, but it didn't all fit in. So I've closed the chest and have hidden the rest with Romeo and Juliet, the 2 newcomers. That's
We are making headway.
Petticoat and
How do
Hamilton.
we know what this means?
I
This
know.
message confirms that we are on the right track.
I know. Which one would Lover's Tree be? It would be this one, right?
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscription.
This one.
Sally and John.
Sally and John. I'm
This
already on it.
design-
You know who Sally and John are? They're the ones that were both poisoned, Watson. Are you
We
following?
must find Sally and John's grave.
Yes. Thank you. We are. Is it this one? Ooh.
Let us see if the elements and
Ah.
black and damp earth.
Let me guess. This is also
Earth,
black and damp
freshly
earth.
turned over, still damp. Everything
Right.
coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only 2 reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At
He
least one of
works
the
here.
bishop's murderers is employed here.
Yes.
A shame.
Which we'd already
If it was
kind of
a
worked
rest
out.
here,
I
it
just
would have
hadn't
made our
noticed the
job
grave
easier.
before to look at, so. Anyway, let's continue finding these 2 lovers. I'm just going to end up looking at all of these, aren't I? And he keeps getting stuck on it.
Nothing of interest here.
There's some that aren't fenced in over at the other one. Which I kind of wonder if it's them. This one?
Nothing of interest here.
Oh, is it this one with an S on it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
must be there. I need something.
The shovel! We need to pick up the shovel! God, are we going grave robber now? The police still don't know that we're doing this, by
This
the way.
shovel.
You frighten.
You frightened me, Holmes.
This must be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Yes, Watson,
Very
do
well,
it.
Holmes. Look, a metal box.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated. This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held onto it after a hold-up.
Oh, they only move in 2s, huh? Well now, this is gonna get... Are we making this number? They only move horizontally. They can only move horizontally. If we can get it at the right order at the top, we can just shimmy it all down, is my plan here. Alright, I got a 4 and a 6 together. I'm just copying this number down the bottom. I imagine that's what I'm doing here. Then we got the 3 and the 5 together. That goes down here somewhere. We then need it to be 8, 2. At least that's then in the right place. 3, 5. No, we need the 2 the other way around. Hang on. No, that's gonna mess it up. Okay, hang on. Let's just use the 4 a second. Because we need that as a 4, 6 anyway. Down this end. I think I'm getting there. It's just a lot of muddling around with numbers. Seven, 8, 2, 3, 5, but I can't move these now. I see what I'm doing. It's just not working. I can skip the puzzle, but I'm onto it. I know what I'm doing enough. We just need to do some rotatings. I don't know what I did the first time either. We want that to be 3, 5. God damn it! 5, 4. Then we need 7, 8. Get 8, 7. I can't get 7, 8. Oh, God. I was doing so much better on the other one, I think. We got 8, 2, but I need 2, 8. I'm restarting. Need to leave the 5 behind. But I cannot leave the 5 behind. Okay, we've got a 6, 4 though. That's the ending. So 8, 2, 3, 5. That's where that needs to be. I need to get the 7 on its own. I should set a timer for how long this is actually taking me to work out. 7, 8. Then we need 2, 3. I need to change places the 2. There we go, 7, 8, 2. Oh, and they can't move! Wait, 4, 6, 4, that's right. And then before the 4... How would I swap the 2 and the 3? This is... Oh, I'm so close to getting it. Oh god, what have I done? There we go, 4, 6. Four, 6, 4. 5, 4. Can I somehow use this 8 and stuff to swap around the... No, because then there's 2 gaps. I can't have 2 singular gaps. I need a double gap. That's the problem here. I can get 7 on its own and then pair everything else. I feel like I need to start again. Literally, it's just these 2 are wrong. It's just gotten worse. No, it's not getting worse. No, 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 hang on. Oh, I've just done it!
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Oh, that's so satisfying. That took me like half an hour. I'm saving. I'm saving immediately. Oh, jeez. I knew that would be satisfying, and it absolutely was. Okay, we've got a key.
Must be important.
And a hammer covered in blood. Oh, would you look at that? The door just happens to creak on
Holmes,
open.
there is someone in that hut.
I saw, Watson. Come, and keep your revolver at the ready, just in case.
Ooh! We get to do a chase through the streets of London. Gonna be like a trapdoor or something.
Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone.
What if it's a ghost?
Holmes, they are children. My
Oh.
God, one of them is hurt.
What do you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Did you not
Don't
hear
be
my
afraid.
colleague?
I'm a
No.
doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it.
You are
and
so
its size
far
would be
away from this
irregular.
kid. How
So
would you
what does
see that?
imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course.
Or a
And
doctor?
the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done
Maybe you should
it's
ask
surely
these
because these
children.
little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can
I
assure you that
guess.
Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true.
Oh, there it
What
is.
do you want? Don't let the butcher find us.
Care.
Dr. Watson will see to your wound, but the treatment won't be free. I don't need to remind you that life is hard. You
They're
know that
children.
already.
Just let 'em
Give me
have
the
it.
address of a certain Kurtz, and the doctor will dress your wound. No address, no treatment.
I can't
Sherlock
tell you,
Holmes
mister.
is wild.
Kurtz is a dangerous madman.
Mediation.
I could give Mr. Fletcher a compensation for the damage to his property, and he would certainly give up trying to find you then. But for that, you'll have to cooperate.
Everyone here knows Kurtz. He's the worst person in the area. We call him the Colonel because he fought against the Zulus in Africa. He got chucked out the army because he's completely crackers. He lives at number 8 Batty Street.
Oh, we did find
Watson,
Batty
see to the
Street.
wound. Then we will settle the problem between these young men and Mr. Fletcher.
Lovely. Number 8 is on the right at the end of the blind alley.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he
Sneaky.
had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
Watson looks so sad.
You-
He's like
you mean
hating
you
who he's
lied
working
to
with.
frighten those poor children?
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?
Sherlock, you're a madman. I kinda love it. Oh,
Well, mister, that's a mighty fine outfit you're wearing there. You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie. Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to my place. It's not far, and I'd sponge it down for you.
a lovely offer.
Thank you, madam. I'm certain that you would make a very good job of it.
Who is this guy?
That will not be necessary, however.
Why does that
But
guy
your
in the
thought
bowler
was a
hat look
kind
really
one.
familiar? Like, he looks like an actor that I can't think of.
now, sir.
Here, please accept this sovereign as a token of my gratitude for your concern.
Well, I never. Thank you. That's right generous of you, my lordship.
Oh, it's him. Okay.
You are very welcome, madam.
Madam, he calls me. Bless my garters.
Bless my garters. That's
What
the
a
soup
remarkable
guy.
man, the
Yeah.
Prince Woodville.
Let's find Batty Street.
That is so menacing. Right, we did find Batty Street, I believe. Is it this way, maybe? Batty Street. Number 8. 8. 8 Batty Street. Yes, but this is 8 Batty Street. Oh, we have a key. It's kind of annoying. You do have to, like... It's kind of annoying you have to go in and out the bag to do that. Because you kind of just
God,
instantly
Holmes,
go like,
it's
oh, I can't go
appalling.
in, rather than him just
And
using the key,
smell.
which would also just make
What
sense.
could have happened here?
Stay
Oh.
calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Oh no.
Very well, Holmes.
So I'm gonna leave part 2 there, so it means that the next one we kick off with investigating this whole room, which I think will be nicer than just going and talking to someone again, probably. I think I'm following the story quite well as well, so being able to do this investigation at the start of the next one will keep it fresh in my mind, and hopefully things will click and make more sense as I go. I am also glad that the dialogue is getting more spread out between actually going to find the people and talking to them, instead of just a lot of like Watson and Sherlock chatting to each other, which is what part 1 was. So I hope you're enjoying that there's a bit more gameplay, there's more puzzles, which I really enjoy. That one with the numbers, I'm so glad I got that. I think I spent about 20 minutes trying to do that puzzle, which I like that. I like that the puzzles are challenging. So I hope you're also intrigued by this mystery and you're enjoying these episodes. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you are, and subscribe for part 3, and I will see you very soon. Bye!